Yo, what is up? So today I'm going to be showing you a full guide for the brand new update in Plants vs Brainrots. This update is absolutely amazing. It's actually really big. There's a lot of stuff in this update. Obviously, I guess the main part would be the season 1 pass that they've given us. It has quests, shop. I mean, there is tons of stuff to cover in this video. Definitely make sure you leave a like, you subscribe. I do occasionally do giveaways, so subscribe if that interests you. And let's begin this. Hold on a minute. They've just restocked a carrot launcher. Did that just say 12? Oh, no, 2. For some reason, I thought it said 12. Might as well buy these too. I'll write it. So yeah, in this brand new update, they have introduced the season pass, which obviously this is season 1 right now. Now, the way it works, so you need to go to quests because this is how you will actually get XP to level up your pass. It's very similar to like Fortnite, if you ever played that with the battle pass. Now at the top, by the way, there's the free section. So everybody in the game will be able to have the free section, which is nice. But if you want to buy premium, it's like 750 Robux. And yeah, you unlock like the premium tab down here. And obviously you get tons of rewards. The way you level this up is you need to go to your quests, which is right next to the pass button, and you need to do these missions. So like use the machine, you get 8 XP, use gear, 10 XP, use machines, you get 18 XP. As you can see, it's labeled easy, medium, and hard. You can actually technically do all 3 of these at the same time if you wanted to. Now also what I've noticed is in the pass, you also get these coins. You get these season tokens, or actually, well, yeah, they're called tokens actually, not coins. But yeah, the tokens, the way you spend these is actually in the shop. So if you go to the shop, as you can see, a premium water bucket costs 50, a witch potion is 400, season 1 crate is 350, expansion card pack is 250, and the season 1 egg is 300. So pretty cool. And also, yeah, there is a new card pack which brings out way more cards. If you have a look here, like the forbidden collection, the weighted collection, the wheel. I mean, I'm not going to read all of these because there's just that many. It's actually insane. There are so many cards that I'm going to have to go through individually and see which ones are like the better ones. But yeah, that is very, very nice. Season 1 egg. I've not actually used these yet, even the crate. But yeah, it's good to see the witch potion back, by the way. Although it is 400 coins, but yeah. Now, if we head over to the central island, you will notice that the plant pantry has been corrupted. It literally is, well, it's called the corrupted plant pantry. Now, this is different to how I thought it would have been. But yeah, basically, instead of it being the way it was before, where you gave a plant and you like leveled yourself up until you get like the size boost potion, which by the way, I don't think you can get the size. Oh, actually, no, you can still get it, but it's from the daily quest. So you can only get 1 every 24 hours technically, which is obviously really slow, but at least you can still get it. The size potion. But the way this new corrupted plant pantry works is you give your plant to this little hamster right here, and then it will have a 5-minute cooldown, and basically, yeah, it will put your plant with a mutation, which I'll go show you this right here. So as you can see, I put my star fruit in there, corrupted mutation. That's what it gave me. Now, oh, actually, let me mention this too before I forget. So the way this works, if you're going to be putting a plant in here, don't put in like a really good mutation, because what it does is it will actually swap the current mutation. So let's say I put in a frozen shroombino. If I were to give the plant to this guy, it will take away the frozen and replace it with the corruption, or, you know, the corrupted mutation. So obviously that wouldn't be worth it. So definitely don't be just putting any mutation in there, because obviously frozen is like basically one of the best mutations in the game. Also, if you're curious what the corruption mutation does, it actually 10 times the mission health, which is very good because a lot of people were struggling with the missions. So this will, this is definitely going to help out for sure. Because yeah, the missions, especially last week or the week before, they were really difficult to do. So this is definitely going to help people out, including myself, because yeah, the only way I could complete them in the previous week was with the Bloom Ascendant card. So if we can get like a full team of the corrupted plants, then yeah, we should all be pretty good to go. Now, as you can see, I've got tons of these star fruit. Pretty much every single star fruit that you see here that doesn't have a mutation is basically, I pretty much will just give it a corruption mutation, because why not? You might as well. Because surprisingly, it is actually free, I'm pretty sure, to put a plant in here. Or no, oh yeah, well yeah, plant. Like you would expect it to cost you money or something, but I literally just put my star fruit in there and it didn't charge me anything. So that's pretty cool. I guess the only downside is it is 5-minute cooldown, but that's all right. Because another thing to bring up too is it's really good because obviously if you get a plant that has no mutation on it, basically that meant before that you couldn't use it in the mutation machine. But now basically you can pretty much get any plant even with no mutation, and you can give it a mutation using this, and then you can literally just go ahead and use it on the mutation machine. So it's actually like a really, really good feature they've added here. Also, quick side note, you'll notice that there is no longer the card merger here. That's because they've actually moved it. I'm assuming they're trying to make some space. And to be honest with you, it makes complete sense why they would have removed this, because basically, well, they've not removed the feature. You can actually still merge your cards. It's just that machine isn't physically there anymore. So if you head over to your cards like area here on your island and click E, basically down here, there's new UI. So there's this X button. This is how you delete cards. So obviously click the X button to delete. The way it works is you literally just click like this. As you can see, there's like a minus button here. So if I wanted to delete like, I don't know, we'll do, not for the meme, we'll do 67. Okay, look, we'll delete 67 of the rare collection. So just like that, boom. Now that's actually crucial because there's only 1,000 card limit. So yeah, you're gonna have to be deleting quite a few. Also, the card merger right here, it's like this yellow arrow button. That's how you merge the cards now. So let's just do like this one, for example, the scrambled. So yeah, there we go. That is how you do that now, which is very, very cool. Obviously, that delete feature is going to come in handy as well because they've added those new expansion cards with the season pass. So of course, we're going to need tons of space in our inventory when opening these. And obviously with all the new cards that they introduced with that as well. Oh, another thing. Hold on, wait. I need to mention this because this feature is actually so good. You'll notice with my garden, by the way, like everything is really small, although technically it's kind of like an optical illusion because it's not actually small. They added a setting in the game which is brilliant. It's called plant scale. And it says, while on, plant sizes are visually reduced for easy garden organization. So this is a new setting. If you turn this off, like obviously all your plants are really big, which can be super annoying when trying to organize your garden. Like super, super annoying. I won't lie. Look at it. It's like, it's no longer a garden. It's literally a full-on jungle. Now, what you can do is you can put this on and it just makes the garden way more easier to organize. And also, just because it's smaller doesn't mean like it's doing less damage. They still do the exact same damage. It's just visually, they're actually smaller. It doesn't actually reduce their damage. Okay, so the final thing I'm probably going to mention that's quite a big thing in this update is obviously they've added a new story like missions to the game. Now, I've actually forgotten what it's called. What is the new one called? Oh, it's called, all right, yeah. So it's called the Birch Forest Biome. So basically, to get the new story like biome, you need to complete 25 of these Cherry Grove missions, which, to be honest with you, would have been really difficult. But obviously with this corrupted mutation they've added, it should be a lot easier these days. That's pretty good. So yeah, hopefully I can get this as soon as possible so I can show everybody in a video on what the birch or the forest birch biome looks like. Definitely looking forward to unlocking that. I don't know, did I mention that you need to do 25 of these? So once you've done 25 Cherry Groves, you then unlock it. I can't remember if I mentioned that or not, but yeah, that's how you get the new biome. Obviously, by the way, if you're still struggling, even with the corrupted mutation, make sure you put on your Bloom Ascendant. This card is an absolute lifesaver. Usually, you'd wait for this to hit 1,000 and then start your story mission. So that way you get the effects. So the 135% for 5-minute buff during your story. That's usually how it's done. They also added a new fuse, which actually, hold on a minute. Let me have a look here because I've not even seen this myself. So what you need to do is the new fuse, what you need to do. So you need to put the W and the L inside this fuse machine. I'm not going to do that right now because I've already done it. Now, Brainrots. How do I search this up in my inventory? WL. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. There it is. The W and the L together. Bro. Wow. That is actually crazy. So look, the W. So yeah, literally all you got to do is put the W and the L in there. And then, yeah, you can fuse it into a W and an L. That looks pretty cool, actually. Very nice. Although I must admit, it doesn't do much money. Not the best in terms of money, but I guess you don't really do this for the money. It's more for like, you know, it's more like a collector's item or something, I guess. Oh, yeah. And another thing I've forgotten. I feel like there's just so much random sort of stuff added in this update that like it's hard to keep track because there's just so much been added. This is a big update. The developers have done a really good job. With the rebirths, there were 2 new rebirths. The max well, I've hit max right now, but there was 2 added. Now, what's really unique about this update with the new rebirths is they've actually added extra storage space. So I highly, highly recommend that you do your rebirths because that extra space is pretty clutch. Like, because surely it can't just be me, but when you got like a full inventory, it drives me absolutely nuts. Like, it's kind of annoying having a full inventory all the time. So the fact they've added extra space is just beautiful. You can actually gain an extra 50 space if you do the 2 rebirths, because it's 25 per rebirth, and obviously they added 2. So yeah, pretty sure I've mentioned everything. Now, there are like individual stuff, like there's new seeds and stuff, obviously, from like the crates, I believe. Also, there's like tons of new Brainrots and all of that. Look at this new seed, this Vio potato, however you pronounce that. I don't even know. Also, I am thinking about potentially skipping all of this with Robux. I don't know if that would be a good video or not, but I'm actually thinking about that. Although it is 1,200 Robux. Yo, should I do that for a video? Definitely let me know. That's actually tempting, but I don't know if I want to spend 1,200 Robux on that.